Hey guys, welcome to another video. Horrible weather today in Sheffield, but good news is we're about to head over and collect the refurbished wheels for the Mark 5 GTI. So I mean, you can see the ones that are on here currently, the BBS. If you've been following the channel, you'll know that I'm not too keen on the ones that are on there really. I mean, they're alright, and they have actually grown on me, and I know a lot of people will probably say, oh, you know, they really suit the car, but for me, the BBS is suited to older Golfs really, so it's no secret that I've got some standard ones for it that I picked up for like 150 quid. They were a bit worse for wear, shall I say. Definitely needed a refurb. I'll put a few pictures of them up now, and you can just see really, you know, they're a bit tattered and battered, but two good tyres on them. Two of them are shot, so I've ordered some Falcons for those ones. I'll hop in the car and I'll give you a bit more info on who's doing them, where they are, and yeah, we'll go and pick them up. Alright guys, so you join me in the cabin of the Mark 5 GTI on the way to pick up our refurbished wheels. They're all refurbed, acid stripped, powder coated, acid stripped, shot blast, repaired and powder coated, and get the two tyres on for £190. So that puts me at 150 for the wheels themselves, plus 190 for the refurb, which takes me to 340, plus £100 for the tyres, which stands me at 440 quid. Which, for a set of genuine 18-inch GTI Monzas, fully refurbed with all good tyres, that's not bad. I don't think anyway. I mean, you might think differently in the comments, so you might think my money might have been spent elsewhere. And in an ideal world, I'd have loved to have a set of like Bowler B1s on it. They're like I've loved those wheels forever. I've never had a car that's been able to have them on. So maybe in the future I'll get some of those and put them on as like a summer wheel, but just for the purpose of this car, for my daily, I'll get these standard ones put on. Hopefully with 5 of these BBS replicas that are on here. There's 5 of them, all with great tyres, all centre caps, everything like that. Hopefully I'll be able to sell them for around the same price and just about break even really, which is pretty good. But yeah, anyway, that's enough about the specs. So yeah, once I've picked these up from Marriott, I'll get them home, unload them into the garage, and I've actually got some GTechniq C5 ceramic coating arriving this week. So if I get time at the weekend, whilst they're off the car, I will also give them a ceramic coating. Well, I mean, for you guys, it'll probably be in a few minutes on this video, later on in this video. But yeah, so enough of that anyway. We'll cut to arriving at Marriott's, and we'll get a little reveal just of the wheels, yeah, when we get there. So yeah, peace. And so we're pulled up at Marriott's. Marriott's is actually short for Steve Marriott, and he owns the powder coating company. I got the recommendation for Marriott's from the Sheffield Dubs Facebook page. After lurking around on there for a couple of years, I'd seen his name tossed about a few times. Arriving at the workshop, you can see there's just tons of wheels knocking about in here, which obviously means he's busy, which, fingers crossed, means he must be good. It was very reasonably priced, and when I actually got to Marriott's, he did invite me in just for a look around the premises and actually spoke me through some of the processes that he was doing in order to powder coat the wheels. Unfortunately, as the workshop did have music playing, due to copyright issues, I can't actually play the sound that I recorded whilst I was there. But a big thanks to Steve for the hospitality and showing me around his workshop and showing me the kind of work he does on a day-to-day basis. And so here are the new or old refurbished wheels. Steve has done an absolutely incredible job of refurbing these in anthracite grey. They honestly look completely immaculate. You can't even recognise that this was ever a used set of wheels, to be honest. Obviously we've got the new Falcon tyres on there on the front too. The back two are a little bit dirty, unfortunately, but obviously they'll probably clean up. But yeah, just look at the finish on those wheels, guys. Absolutely smashed it out of the park, and I think that's going to look really good against the red of the car. Unfortunately, I didn't bring the centre caps with me to clip them in on the wheels just to kind of finish it off a bit, but you can obviously get a good idea of what they look like just like this. So then I said my goodbyes to Steve, packed the wheels up in the car and ready to go home. I'll drop Steve's socials in the description below if you want to get in contact with him. Obviously, great job at a reasonable price. His number's just on screen there. But the next step is to get these home, get them out of the boot, and then give them the ceramic coating. Right guys, we're inside the house now, nice and warm. The GTechniq C5 ceramic coating has just arrived. We'll pull the wheels in here one by one and give them a going over. But yeah, I don't know if you can see the instructions on the camera here. It seems pretty straightforward really. It's just decontaminate the rims, make sure they're dry. Well, they are, because they've just been refurbished. So I'll give them a wipe down, and then you just have to soak the application pad with a few drops of the product. So 4 application pads in the pack, and I'm going to just drop a couple of drops onto the pad and wipe it around. It says no more than half a wheel, and then remove the residue within 30 to 60 seconds, so it seems fairly straightforward really. That's your little vial. It's your GTechniq C5. A nice little GTechniq sticker on there. I'm not going to put that on my car because people will probably think that it's fully ceramic coated, which it definitely isn't. But yeah, we'll swap the tripod and get it a bit closer so give you a bit of a bird's eye view of what's going on. And we'll get cracking. So there's not much point in me showing you this in real time, guys. I think you'd rather watch paint dry than watch me ceramic coat a wheel in real time. So essentially we're just going to speed it up, put a few drops of the ceramic coating on your applicator pad, and then essentially you're just wiping it around the wheel. You don't do it like a wax, so you don't have to buff it in. It's literally a case of just applying it really lightly all over the wheel, and then leave it for 30 to 60 seconds. Now, for that reason, I didn't do the entire wheel in one go. I kind of took a halfway mark, did half the wheel, buffed it off as it had been, 30 to 60 seconds, and then started on the other side. Same thing, wait 30 to 60 seconds, and then go around and just buff it all off. Honestly, it was much easier than I anticipated. It didn't take very long at all. So hopefully I did it right, but at the end of the day, the wheels look good, and I think I did an alright job, so that's wheel 1 done. I just then repeated the same process across the other 4 wheels. Not much point in showing me doing exactly the same thing across all 4. I still had some product left over afterwards, so I decided just to flip the wheels over and tackle the barrels, hopefully, increase the longevity of the finish on the inside of those as well. But yeah, essentially flip them over, exactly the same process on the inside, and you've got nice shiny barrels. So guys, that's all 4 wheels now ceramic coated. The only missing piece of the puzzle is the centre caps. So we'll pop those in, and then we'll leave them for 12 hours to cure before they can go on the car. I think we're in agreement. They look absolutely sick. And that's it, guys. All ceramic coated up, centre caps on, and ready to go on the car. So we're going to cut straight to the chase. We're going to get these BBS off. So let's see what they look like just before they went, and say farewell. Alright now guys, that's it, I'll stop now. And so guys, that is it for the wheels on the Golf GTI. In my opinion, they look a damn sight better than the BBSs did before, but please let me know your comments in the description below. Let me know what you think, if you're happy with them, if you're not. Obviously you can see that the car is already filthy after just driving it for a little amount of time. But guys, that is it for today's video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content, and tune in for the next one. So yeah, peace.